All right, YouTube, what is up? What is up? So this is gonna be my other response to Fighter Complex. Probably got two or three more parts of this. Um, so Fighter Complex, he tried to make the excuse on his previous video about doing a interview with Chivo. Talking about, you got a passion for journalism, and then he tried to reference people from the past, who did interviews with known races. And this is the key word right here, the past. The past. This is in the 1950s, 60s, and probably 70s. The past. We have countless videos, interviews, etc. with people who were and are unknown races. So we know the mind of these people. We don't need to do this in today's world. We already know what's going on in their head. Once a prejudice or once a racist, always a racist. You can't change their mind. There's nothing that you can do to change them. And honestly, what I really think what Fighter did, because he just used that as an excuse. But what I honestly think what he truly did is he did that video with Chivo to pretty much show Black Americans and Haitians, because Chivo really talks about Black America and Haiti. So he pretty much did that to show us that we ain't pretty much. He did it as a form of microaggression to show us that we ain't ish. That's the only reason why he really did an interview with this individual. Because, like I said before, 1950s, 1960s, and possibly 1970s, we already know the mindset of those type of individuals. So, why are we doing this in 2023? Like he just did it, as I said, as microaggression to show that we ain't ish. To show that the people that he hang out with, because I do know that he probably hangs out with a lot of Black Americans, maybe some Haitians, to show us both that we ain't. He's going to disrespect us to our face. By dealing with this individual, by hanging out with this individual, and congratulations, y'all met on Instagram. Now we finally know how y'all communicated. I don't got his Instagram. Nobody else got his Instagram, but you do. You got his Instagram. You got his Instagram. That means y'all cool. I mean, he literally lets you come on and do an interview, meet him face to face. Like, Chivo ain't gonna let no other Black person do that. But you. I can't. And any other Black person living, breathing today can't. But you. Y'all got a connection. But yeah, that video is proof that Fighter is either disrespectful, insensitive, and or racist. And it was a microaggression or a passive aggressive way, he didn't even have to say it, of showing us as Black folks, mostly Black Americans and Haitians, because that's what Chivo talks about, that we ain't ish. I mean, think about it this way. If someone knowingly disrespected your mother in the worst possible way, would you actually hang out with that person? Would you actually have a conversation with that person if they disrespect her in the worst possible way? In the worst possible way. Using the B word, putting hands on her, which actually we'll leave that out. Just saying, using the B word. Would you really hang out with that person? No, because that's a disrespect towards her. You hanging out with a dude that just called your mother Or would you hang out with someone that called your wife that word? No. There's there is no talking. There's nothing. And that's exactly what Fighter did. That's what he did.